This is the easiest 5-star read that I have given out this year. I am blown away. This is Anathema by Carrie Lake. This is my first Carrie Lake book. I have not read Nocticadia yet, but oh my god, you guys, I'm completely and utterly consumed in this world. Zavander and Mavis, like they're real to me, and I want to be friends with them. I'm not exaggerating when I say this book gave me everything I wanted and more in a gothic romantasy, gothic romance. Oh my god. The imagery, amazing. The magic system so unique. I truly felt like there was not one dull moment in this story. The world building is just so well done. It's so good that I immediately went into book 2, which just came out in September, and I'm like halfway through that right now, and it keeps getting better. We follow Mavis in this story, who essentially is like one of those cliches where the baby is left on someone's doorstep and no one knows where she came from. That is Mavis story in Foxglove. She essentially grows up in this environment where she's kind of shunned, I would say, and people think she's different. She has this weird connection with death, and people keep thinking that she's a witch and that she has these magical abilities, and they bully her because of it. Now, at the edge of her town, there is this place called the Eating Woods, which are these very creepy, eerie woods that when you go in, you never come out. There is rumors to have been really weird, creepy, gross monsters in those woods that will literally eat you whole. There's so many horror stories, so it's essentially, we don't go there. But in the community, if you are shunned, you are not executed, you're actually sentenced to go to the Eating Woods. Mavis' sister is sentenced to the Eating Woods, and Mavis goes with her. And at the edge of the Eating Woods, we find that there's actually a whole nother world outside of where she lives, and this place contains magic, monsters, secrets, and a lot of things about her, her history, where she comes from, who her parents are, and her role in this entire world. Enter Zavander. Zavander is essentially an assassin for the king, and he is tasked on the down low to basically execute Mavis, but when the time comes, he can't do it, and we wonder why. And eventually in the story, we kind of learn about how they're connected, why they're connected, and what's going on in the bigger picture. Zavander is extremely broody and damaged, lethal, just, and he's also cursed. He holds a curse of sable fire, which is a very forbidden form of magic. So he's very powerful, but he's also very dangerous. He holds a lot of trauma from his past. If you love dark gothic fantasy with a little bit of horror elements, enemies to lovers, slow, agonizingly slow burn, tension, distrust, danger, betrayal, magic, curses, prophecy, you're gonna absolutely love this series. This has been one of the most amazing series that I have read this year. 5 freaking stars, and you will fall in love with Mavis and Zavander just like I did.